When does insufficient material cause a chess draw? Have you ever wondered when a chess game ends in a draw due to insufficient material? This situation arises when neither player has enough pieces left on the board to deliver a checkmate. Essentially, even with perfect play, neither side can force a win. Let's break down the key points regarding this rule. First, there are specific combinations of pieces that lead to insufficient material draws. For example, if one player has only a king while the other also has just a king, the game is immediately declared a draw. Similarly, if one player has a king and a single bishop against a lone king, or a king and a single knight against a lone king, those scenarios also result in a draw. An interesting case involves two knights. While two knights alone cannot first checkmate against a lone king, it is theoretically possible if the opponent makes a mistake. However, in practical play, if a player has only two knights against a lone king, the game is usually treated as a draw. Now, what happens if one player has sufficient material while the other does not? The game continues. However, if the player with sufficient material runs out of time, the game may still be declared a draw if the opponent has insufficient mating material. This rule prevents games from dragging on indefinitely when no winning position exists. Understanding these scenarios is essential for players, especially in endgame situations where few pieces remain. It helps players recognize when checkmate is impossible, allowing them to avoid unnecessary moves. In timed games, if your opponent runs out of time but you have insufficient mating material, the game is declared a draw rather than a loss. This ensures fair outcomes and prevents games from being decided solely by the clock when no winning position is available. By knowing when insufficient material causes a draw, players can navigate their games more effectively. It is a fundamental aspect of chess that ensures drawn games are correctly identified when neither player can force a mate.